Maven propfirm recently updated their rules and regulations. So most review you see on the internet today are old reviews that doesn't have the features of these new rules and regulations in place. So stick with me as I break it down to your own understanding. Okay, I'm going to explain using a 100k account. I'm going to break down the standard, instant, mini, and the rest you get. I'm going to explain all these accounts to you, explain them, these rules and regulations in details, the updated rules, the ones that are in favor of the traders, and the ones that are in favor of the firm. This firm is known for providing cheap accounts. It's not about a cheap account anymore. Are you going to withdraw from this account at the end of the day? That is a question you should ask yourself. That is why I took time to review this prop firm. I've been trading with this prop firm for a year. This is the prop firm I traded for the whole of 2024. So I know everything about this prop firm. I'll put some withdrawals I made on the screen so that you can also see them. Okay, these prop firm types you are seeing here have different rules and different features. Okay, for the sake of the standard account, I will be using a 100k account to explain. You get, then I will explain the 1-step, 2-step, 3-step challenge. So let me take the 2-step first. Now in this two-step, it costs $440, which is fair enough as compared to other proprietary firms out there. Now this $440 is refundable on the third withdrawal. That is, if you make 1, 2, 3 withdrawal, they can refund your money to you. The profit target of this evaluation account is 8% phase 1, 5% phase 2. What this means is that you should be able to generate $8,000 using the 100k in phase 1, and you have moved over to phase 2. You generate $5,000 using the 100k in phase 2, and you have moved over to the live account, and you'll be funded. You start generating your money. Then the drawdown is 8%, daily drawdown 4%, meaning you shouldn't lose more than 4% in a day, which is very normal. This is what everybody have been preaching. But let me show you the new rules that were put in place for traders to trade with. If you are going to be comfortable trading with these rules or not, pay attention. Minimum trading days infinity, overall drawdown static draw. This means that you have 8% overall drawdown, and they say it's static. This static means that no matter how your equity grows, you shouldn't go below $92,000, which is very, very fair enough. It's normal for profit. Then the daily drawdown type is balance and equity, highest at EOD. This EOD means end of day. Okay, what this means is that if you were able to grow your equity to $104,000, that means that your daily drawdown will be calculated from your $104,000. If you come tomorrow and you lose that $4,000 that you have made already, it means that you have breached the account and they are going to kick you out. Okay, in order not to lose it, every day you come to this account to trade, you shouldn't lose 4%. Every day is a new day, and they are constantly updating your equity until you pass the evaluation phase and enter the live account. It's still the same thing. I believe that is clear. If anything I explain to you that is not clear to you, make sure you ask me questions and I will still explain to you again. Then minimum profit split 80%, which is fair enough. Payout frequency 10 business days, still fair enough. Minimum trading days 3 days. Leverage 75:1. So that is it for that. I think it's fair enough. Then I'm going to explain the 1-step challenge. The profit target for this account is 8%. This 1-step costs $380, and they can refund this $380 to you on your third withdrawal. Trading drawdown 5% from your highest equity. Note that this is overall drawdown, which is 5%, and it is trailing. What is the meaning of this trailing? Trailing simply means you're tracking your growth. You get, the overall drawdown is being tracked by your growth. So let's imagine your starting balance is 100k, and you know that you are not supposed to lose 5%. If your account get to $95,000, that is where you can breach this account. But then when you see trailing, it means that if your account grew to, let me say, $105,000, that is, you have added 5% to your account, which means that your total equity now becomes $105,000. So this means that your current maximum drawdown is now at 100k. If you should lose that 5% that you have made already, if your account should drop back to 100k, you have breached the account. You get, so they are tracking your growth. That is what is the meaning of trailing. You get, daily drawdown is 3%. Maximum trading days infinity. Overall drawdown is also known as the max drawdown. You get, daily drawdown type balance equity highest at end of day. This EOD means end of day. So if you make, let me say, I have already explained it here, but I'll still explain it here again. If you make let me say 103,000 you get today, and tomorrow you come to the chart, on a normal circumstances, you can lose that 3,000, which is 3% you have made. You still have over 97 to hold on to. You get your account, if until your account drop to $97,000, that is when you breach this account. But when you see highest at end of day, it means that if you grow your account to $103,000 and you come the next day, you lose that $3,000, you have breached the account. They are also tracking your growth with this highest at end of day. But then it's fair enough. You shouldn't lose more than 3% every day you come to the chart. Minimum profit split 80%, minimum trading days 0. Then the leverage is 75:1. I don't know why they reduced the leverage, but then fair enough, doesn't have any impact. So let's go to the 3-step challenge. The 3-step challenge costs $299. They can refund it in your third payout. The profit target for this 3-step challenge is 3% phase 1, 3% phase 2, 3% phase 3. Drawdown is 3%, that is the overall. Daily drawdown is 2%. Minimum trading days infinity. Overall drawdown, static drawdown, which is perfect. It means that the overall drawdown is always at $97,000. You shouldn't drop below $97,000. Then daily drawdown, highest at end of day. I've explained it here. The minimum profit split 80%, which is fair enough. Minimum trading day 0. Payout frequency 10 business days. Leverage 75:1, which is pretty much okay. The instant is where some headache is hidden and some traps, so pay attention. Now, the 100k instant costs $380. Everything I do to this 100k, you can apply it to all this account, ranging from 2k to 5k, 10k, 20k, 50k, and then 100k. Alright, I'm just using 100k for the best explanation and the best understanding. Always calculate in percent so that you won't get confused. Meanwhile, the best platform I will recommend for everyone is MetaTrader 5. You get, these platforms are also good, but then they are not as trader friendly as MetaTrader 5. But you can still use any of them if you wish to do so. This amount is refundable on your third withdrawal. You withdraw 1, 2, 3 times, they can refund this amount to you. So the minimum withdrawal is 3%. What this means is that you're supposed to use this 100k and make over $3,000 before you'll be allowed to withdraw. Drawdown trailing 3% from your highest equity. It means that they are tracking your growth. You get, if you should make $103,000, it means that your overall drawdown has now moved to 100k. It means the 3% is the only thing you have left. The 3% you have generated is the only thing you have left. If you should lose it, you are out. Daily drawdown 2%. Maximum trading days infinity. Minimum trading day 0. You can start trading today and then you start generating your money. Consistency score 20%. This is where the problem is. What is consistency score? Consistency score simply means that they are tracking your growth. Your growth must not be bigger the other day and smaller the other day. Your growth has to be static, have to be the same every single day. You get, what this means is that the total money you want to withdraw, you shouldn't make more than 20% of it in a day. The total profit you want to withdraw, you shouldn't make more than 20% of it in a day. So how do you calculate consistency score? You use this formula. Consistency score is equals to the profit generated in a day divided by the profit generated over time multiplied by 100. That is where you will get your consistency score, and you need to calculate this consistency score even before you even purchase the account. This consistency score play a vital role in your instant funding. Once you get this consistency score wrongly, I can guarantee you 90% that you're not going to make any withdrawal from this account. If you want to purchase any account, put the account size in the comment section. I will calculate the consistency score for you and then give you the risk management that is best for that consistency score. Max open risk 1%. It means that at any given point in time, you cannot risk more than 1% on your account. If not, you have lost your $380. You get. Daily drawdown type, balance equity highest at end of day. You get. So I've explained this before, you know what it means. Minimum profit split 80%, payout frequency 10 business days. So pretty much cool. Then let's calculate the mini. The mini account goes for $299 and it can be refundable on the first withdrawal. If you withdraw the first time you withdraw, they are going to refund this money to you. Minimum withdrawal is 3%. You need to make 3% before you will be able to withdraw from this account. Daily drawdown 2%. Consistency score intraday. Maximum trading hours 24 hours. So in total, if you are my subscriber, please avoid this mini. You are not going to make any progress from it. Okay, just avoid it. You can go for the instant funding and you can go for the standard account. You get, for me, it's just a suggestion. If you can choose to do your mind, but I won't explain something that I will know very much that you're not going to benefit from it. I won't explain it to you. It's more like wasting your money. Okay, you might see it might be very cheap, but then withdrawal is not guaranteed. So this one, 10K is $44, 5K for standard. So you can choose any of them. Go to your chart, use a good strategy, check out our strategy, the videos we have been able to drop on this channel so far, and then you see if it's a strategy you can learn and apply, you do so. We are hosting a mentorship program of which we are going to teach you about a lot of things in forex, you get, ranging from fundamental analysis, technical analysis, trade management, proprietary trading, capital trading, and a lot more. Share signals with you, and then if you have a propfirm, you start generating money. As of then, you can check my YouTube short. You see I upload a lot of trade idea and signals on my YouTube short. If you are not my subscriber, try and subscribe so that you'll be getting premium update like this. You get, so this is all about Maven propfirm. You get, Maven is still a good propfirm. If you want to trade it, get your account and then figure out what is good for you. You get, is the cheapest. And one thing again I want to applaud Maven for. Maven has the best customer service in the industry. They reply in seconds. If you should drop a message for them now, in less than 2 seconds they are going to reply you, and their payout is very fast. If you are able to scale through all these rules and regulations, their payout is very fast. So you should consider taking Maven. It's a very good propfirm. I will also recommend it to you. I think that is all, guys. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can be getting more of this breakdown. See you in the next video.